The honourable member from Leeds, Grenville, Thousand Islands and Rideau Lakes.
The Prime Minister's hand-picked chair of his billion-dollar green slush fund says that she followed all conflict of interest rules. But we learned at committee yesterday that she was the one that moved a motion that funneled hundreds of thousands of dollars to her company that she then took a $120,000 payday from. After 8 years, it sure pays to be an insider with this NDP-Liberal government, and it's clear to see that this Prime Minister just isn't worth the cost. Canadians want to know if the NDP are going to support Conservatives in their calls for more hearings on this scandal, and they want to know who else got rich.
I see the minister rising on this question, which was directed to which was directed to another party in this House. But I see the minister rising on the House. The minister. I don't see the minister rising to answer this question, which is directed to the fourth party in this House. The honourable member from Leeds, Grenville, Thousand Islands, Rideau Lakes.
Not surprising that they won't get up to tell us who got rich. The question is obviously for the minister, and if he's too afraid to tell Canadians which of their insiders are getting paid, we learned yesterday from the hand-picked chair that she got $120,000 after moving a motion to get $200,000 paid directly to her company. Millions of taxpayer dollars are being funneled to ineligible companies through corruption and conflicts of interest at this very minute. This minister's officials said that heads would roll, people would be fired, they lost confidence in the board. They found out it was a political problem, decided they wouldn't fire anyone. The Auditor General is investigating, so should Parliament. We want to know who got rich.
The honourable minister.
Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to answer any and all questions that this member would have, Mr. Speaker. But let me bring facts to the story, Mr. Speaker. By the way, this organization existed 10 years during the Harper government, Mr. Speaker. Let's bring some facts to the table. And one thing that Canadians should know at home, Mr. Speaker, the moment that allegations were brought to my attention, we launched a third-party investigation, Mr. Speaker. And on the basis of that report, Mr. Speaker, we took immediate action to restore governance at the organization. Mr. Speaker, we will not shy away to take any and all actions needed to make sure that they have proper governance at the institution.
Colleagues, when the Speaker recognizes a person to ask a question or for a person to answer the question, there is an expectation, as a matter of fact it's in the regulations, that all members are not to speak until that person is finished speaking. And so I'd ask the member from South Shore St. Margaret's, please, to try to, who had a question today, to please be respectful so that all members can listen to the members who are asking or who are answering questions.
The honourable member for Levis-Lotbinière. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. After 8 years of this Liberal government, conflicts of interest are piling up at breakneck speed. A federal green fund paid $217,000 to the chair of the Board of Sustainable Development Technology Canada. Mr. Speaker, being able to approve public funds from a federal foundation to one's own company is an obvious conflict of interest. Does the government still have confidence in the chair of the Board of Directors? This is yet another Liberal scandal. The Honourable Minister. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to thank the Honourable colleague for his question. I don't think he'd be able to use this clip because this company survived for 10 years under the Harper government. But on this side of the House, what did we do? When we heard of these allegations, we asked a third party to investigate allegations. We received the report and we asked for concrete measures. We have higher standards for all funds that are given by the Government of Canada. And we're going to get to the bottom of things.